So we've got the Caravan back, but have they fixed it or fobbed us off? Let's go and find out. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel for another video. In today's video I'm going to run through some of the problems that we had with our Sprite Major 6TD Caravan. We've just got it back from the dealership and I'm going to show you some of the things that we've discussed and some of the things that they've done. If you didn't see the video with the problems that we did have, I'll pop a link up here and it might make more sense to go and watch that video before you watch this one if you're new to the channel. Let's crack on with it. Now for those of you that watched the last video, there was something in particular that was really bothering me. And that was this bathroom door sticking. But I can now confirm it shuts very nicely. So TLZ Caravans did a great job on that, to be fair. And I'm going to be not told off in the middle of the night for shutting it and waking up the kids. The only thing I'm going to say is, because they've adjusted it, I'm hoping that we don't have to adjust it again in the summer. That was in the comments a lot, and I really appreciate your comments because this is our first Caravan. You know, we had people comment saying, you know, obviously you haven't owned a Caravan before. And no, we haven't. So this is our first Caravan and we didn't know what to expect really. Now, because I do most of the washing up.
Which you do, to be honest.
I was very concerned about this tap. Now, I just want to say again, really appreciate the comments because there was a lot of help in those comments about leaving the tap open so we don't get problems with frost with it. So the tap is now in the open position, as you'll see. The dealership stripped the tap down and put it back together again. Apparently it's quite a common fault for the pipes underneath to pop off and things like that. We haven't actually tested it yet.
No, we haven't had a chance, we've just got it back, so our next outing will...
Yeah, we'll confirm whether it
works or not.
But I trust the dealership, I really do. I do trust TLZ Caravans. Yeah. They've given us a great service so far.
They are really good. They were really helpful and they did it all really, really quickly, so can't complain.
All these problems they done within just over a day, so I can't complain. But hopefully this tap will be alright because that was concerning me with all the water running all over the side and underneath the tap. Yeah. So hopefully in the next vlog, well, you guys will find out as much as we were, whether it works or not. Now the heating has been a ongoing thing with this Caravan. The dealership have gone through everything and tested everything and everything seems fine. In the comments, there's been so many comments about the heating. Again, really appreciate them. But this seems like a massive thing in a lot of this type of Caravan. When everybody has said about the pipes going underneath the Caravan, that is right, and they did tell me about that. Yeah. They also said that the pipes are already insulated, but they explained to me how the heating works, and they said that hot air won't go down a cold pipe, which, saying it like that, kind of makes sense to me. But the whole pipe's got to get hot before the heating comes out the other end. With a lot of these problems, I don't understand why the caravanning companies and manufacturers aren't sorting these problems out because they sell so many caravans. I don't understand why all these problems are ongoing.
For everybody to complain about the same thing
over
and over and
I
over
just
again.
Don't get it.
You'd think that the next one that they made, they'd like sort the problem out.
Yeah, but, you know, I don't get that. There's one thing that I'm going to leave this video on in a minute. And that's the next fault. And that really does need sorting out.
Really not happy about that.
No. But the heating also, I just want to mention, at TLZ Caravans, they said that we're better off running this Caravan on
Mix 2.
Mix 2. To
start it when it's like super cold outside in winter and it's like frozen and stuff like that. They said Mix 2 is best because it's a mix of gas and electric. There's Mix 1 and Mix 2.
Yeah.
Mix 2 is stronger.
Yeah.
And they said to get it going, to put it on Mix 2 and then possibly switch to electric. It depends.
Yeah.
How hot you want it, I guess.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm glad is as you can see, there's blue skies out there. So we are coming to the end of winter, hopefully. We won't have to worry too much about the heating system. At the front of the van, it's absolutely fine. you know, like I've said loads of times, and everybody says the front of the van's fine, it's the back, and you lot are 100% right with your advice, and I really appreciate that because it does run underneath the van, and it takes
the longest to get all the way to the back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Through the pipe. So it does make sense. It's just frustrating at the same time. But
yeah, I know loads of people have said about buying a little heater maybe to put at the back of the van. So I think that might be something that we have to look into for the winter.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm just excited that we're almost to the end of winter and we can go into summer. On to the next thing. So the next one is the oven. So the oven has been an ongoing problem. They've put the oven back in and it is nice and secure now, which is a great thing. They turned around to us and said that it's probably going to happen again. They have them in there all the time.
Literally all the time.
The same as fridges. But the one thing that I was really concerned about was somebody said about the cooker, if it bounces out enough, obviously it's connected to the gas, and that was one thing that I was quite concerned about. But it is all back in, it's all fixed in there. There is something that I'm not 100% happy with, and I'll show you that now. So there are still gaps in the Caravan. The dealership that said there's a tolerance with what they can do under warranty. In the comments, people would just say welcome to Caravanning and things like that, and I think it's just one of them things that we've got to accept. It is how it is, and there's nothing we can do with that. Doesn't help that I got OCD. It doesn't help at all. But the thing is, we haven't owned a Caravan before, like I said previously, and it's very difficult to know what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. When you go and buy a car, the majority of us have owned a car, and if something goes wrong with it, something's out of shape, something's not quite right, you know straight away it's not. I know that doesn't look right, and it's not right really. But from other people's content that I watch on YouTube, who do the same sort of content, they say the same thing. They're always going around finding snags, finding bits and pieces here and there in their Caravan, and it is what it is. Unfortunately, things won't be 100% right. That is a bit annoying, but that's how it is. I think the Caravanning manufacturers really need to sort these things out with the cooker and things like that. It doesn't help that the cooker in this Caravan is over the axle, and they turned around in the dealership and said the majority of their warranty work is cookers and fridges bouncing out. That is what they do all the time, just putting cookers and fridges back in again. They really need to work harder at trying to fix these problems, because Caravans aren't cheap, are they? That's the thing. But that's my rant over.
It works.
It does work.
We could use it. It's no drama. It's a pain, but
yeah,
it's not like broken.
No, it's still usable. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to TLZ Caravans, if any of their people watch, to say thank you for getting it done. It's such a swift rate. They've done it in just over a day, which was really brilliant. Really quick. So we can get back out. I'm really looking forward to getting out in some sunshine. If you saw our last outing, we were out in the snow. If you didn't see that one, I will pop it up there somewhere so you can watch that. But it'd be nice to actually go out and enjoy some sunshine in the Caravan, which would be really nice for a change.
Well, I'd take any weather at the moment. It feels like we've not been out in ages. So
yeah.
I don't care what the weather is, so long as we get out. But sun would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice to get out. And there's one thing that we haven't done yet, which I really want to. And it's still brand new in the packet, is the awning.
Oh yeah, the awning. Yeah, I can't
still haven't even put up the awning yet.
No. The weather's not been good.
No.
And if you put it away wet, people have been like saying that it ruins it, don't they?
Yeah, you've got to dry them out.
We're trying to save it for decent weather, so
yeah,
we don't ruin it.
But we have got some trips coming up soon, so stay tuned. This was just a bit of an update video with going on from the previous video that we did. The Caravan is all up together now, which we are very happy about, and we're excited to get out again. So if you like the video, press that like button for me, and if you can help to grow the channel by smashing that subscribe button down there, much appreciated. It's completely free. Yeah, Alfie normally does that bit. Till next time, guys. See you then.
I found my way. find my way.